Real quick, guys, this Cyber Monday and this Cyber Monday only, all Become Elite training programs will be 50% off. You can get the Footballer Physique program, the ultimate guide to building the body you want that also performs on the pitch, for only $30, or the 3x3 program for only $20. Every Become Elite program half off on December 2nd for Cyber Monday only.
Yeah, that's a ball.
Big truck.
Big truck. Big truck. What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of the off-season series. So Mimi, Scarlett, and I are currently now in Portland, Oregon with my family. So we're at my parents' house right now. We're here for the next 6 days, just visiting them, visiting my sister and her husband and their daughter, and just enjoying time back home for me in Portland. The plan for today is I'm gonna make some breakfast. I'm gonna do a lower body workout upstairs in my parents' home gym. And then I'm gonna go train with a group of guys, training session set up by MK Elite. So really excited for that because I haven't done a small group session. I mean, this might not even be a small group. I'm hoping, he said we might get 6v6 with goalkeepers. That would be awesome if we can get 2 goalkeepers out there and play small side of the big goals. That's like the best thing. That's my favorite thing to do in the off season, but it's hard to find 10 to 15 high level players and 2 goalkeepers at the same time, like in these off season sessions, plus a field with 2 goals with the space, all that stuff. So if we can get that set up for today, that would be amazing because I haven't played a rondo or done small sided in about 3 weeks since season ended with Detroit. So I've been itching to get some megs in the rondos, to get some goals on big goals, which it doesn't happen a lot for me, but I'm still itching for it. So anyway, guys, welcome to the video. Welcome to episode 2. Okay, so I'm going to show you my parents' home gym. It's perfect. It's got everything I need and more, to be honest. And they've been adding to it over the years, which has been great. I wish they had this when I was growing up because they really didn't get this, I think, until like COVID when everybody had to work out, but I'll show you around. They have some lighter dumbbells up to like 25 pounds, some foam rollers, stretching bands, yoga blocks, some little weighted balls and everything. Sometimes we'll do like some extra juggling in between sets. Little stretching table. They have a bench, a Nordic track bike, back extension machine, a Swiss ball back there, and then we have dumbbells, adjustable dumbbells that go up to 55 pounds. So it's not the craziest, heaviest weight, like no squat rack or anything, but for what I need, it's gonna be perfect. Especially too, being 32 years old, going into my 11th professional season, I'm not really looking to do crazy heavyweight back squats, deadlifts, anything that I did when I was 22, 23 or in my teenage years or anything. Really, honestly, it's maintenance, keeping my body healthy and just longevity. I want to feel good for as long as I can, even post-career. I want to be able to run around with Scarlett, everything. So a lot of my workouts are like still building strength, and you'll see that, but the focus is longevity. It's about feeling good and really just keeping my body healthy because that's the goal. So if you go back to my early off-season videos back when I was 22 years old, the workouts looked very different. And I think you got to kind of focus on where you are in your career, what your goals are, and you have to adjust your workouts accordingly. And I got a really good continuous Q&A that actually asked a question that kind of pertains to this, which I'll answer later. But I'm going to sit down. I'm going to write up a quick little workout on this piece of paper, brainstorm a little bit, and then when that's all ready, I'll start the workout. So here's the workout. Really straightforward. I mean, I just kind of sit down and make these myself now. I've been doing this for so many years. I kind of have a formula that I go through. But first I go through some larger movements with weight. Bulgarian split squats, obviously going to target so much of the quads, glutes, and a lot of the core. And then single leg RDLs is really working on the glutes and the hamstrings. And then the lateral lunges obviously works. It works glutes
quads, all that stuff, but really targets your adductors as well. So it's kind of hitting all upper parts of the leg in different movements in different ways. You got a hinge, you have a sideways lunge, and then you have a squatting, single leg squatting type movement. And then the next one, then we kind of go to like the more of the accessory ones. 4-way hip, we're going to do like straight leg forward to the side, across the body. So we're working adductors, abductors, hip flexors, glutes, everything. And this has just really, really helped me with a lot of my problem areas. Single leg calf raise, obviously working on the calves. Hip thrust with some weights or elevated glute bridge is a bigger movement that we do. And then at the end, a little core circuit. So around the world, basically taking a heavy ball, throwing it around the head while I balance on one leg, which is really good for my balance and working on my balance with that. But also it's a good core movement if you add weight to it. And then finishing with a hollow hold, which is like my favorite like ab exercise, stability exercise. It looks so simple, but it's really good. So that's pretty much everything. I think the only thing that I'm really not hitting with lower body would be like the anterior tibialis for like your shin when you lift up your foot. But I did those a couple days ago, so I don't need to do that every single time. But yeah, that's kind of like my thought process when I make this. So I'm gonna hop on the bike for about 5 minutes, warm up, and then start the workout. I know I'm gonna get questions about why am I only doing 2 sets for everything. It's not that hard of a workout. I'll be done in probably 30 minutes. But the reason that I'm doing this is because it's the first time I'm in the gym in 3 weeks. In San Diego, I just played. I didn't lift weights at all. So first time in the gym in 3 weeks. And even in season, the workouts aren't crazy. You work out twice a week, but they're maintenance workouts in season. So the worst thing I could do is first week of off season training and workouts, I come in here, cook my legs and do really, really heavy squats. I'm so sore. And then I go and play for 2 hours, 2.5 hours at the field, play pickup games. I just destroy my legs. That's when the injuries occur, is when you ramp up too fast or you take breaks and you hop into it and you try to make up for the 3 weeks it's been. It's a long off season. I have another, 2, 4, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, so between 6 to 8 weeks before preseason starts. So it's a marathon. I'm going to be out here doing lots of workouts, lots of trainings. I don't need to destroy my legs and get injured. And as you'll see is off season, as we go, the workout's going to go from 2 sets to 3 sets and to 4 sets. And the weight's going to ramp up and ramp up and ramp up. And by the end of off season, it will be way, way more intense than it is now. That's what I've learned over my 10-year pro career. You don't want to do these spikes of intensity. You want to just keep at it every single day, gradual every single day. Get your work in, get your vitamins in. That's the best way to go about it, and slowly ramp up over time. You don't want to just come in and kill yourself. Oh, hey, what's up? You want to help me? Yeah. Hold on. We just finished the set, Scarlett. Okay, yeah, put your leg in here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now turn this way. And then kick. You gotta kick on this leg. Kick. Kick. Kick.
Good job, babes.
All right, I'm about to head to a field that I've actually never been to. MK, the guy who's hosting the training session, has I think he said 6v6 today. So hopefully, even if we could get 4v4 with a goalkeeper, that would be awesome. So I'm really excited because I haven't done any actual playing rondos or small side or anything in about 2 weeks. So it's gonna be really nice. The last time I've done that was the last training session or last game of the season. So yeah, I'm pumped. Hopefully I'm not too rusty, but I think it'll be fine. I'm filming, so you guys get back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, hit it again, hit it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes, Gio! 20. Yes, Gio! One more. 2. Oh, shit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, 15. Yeah! There it is. There you go. Hey! No! You got time, you got time. Hey! Finish! Oh, yes! 4-3. Well done. Hey! Yep. Hey, yes! Poor Gio, finish! Put it away.
Who won last game?
They did. It was 5-4.
Ooh.
Yes! Yes! Time. Yes, yes! You lost us! Fine! Cover inside, cover the inside! Move it again. Time! Fine, two. Come back. Time! Stop! Oh. Come on. Yeah, back right. Hey! Watch here in the middle. In the middle. Finish. There you go. Yep. Through. What? Oh, here's your sheet. Hey. That.
Woo! That was filthy, Dev.
Quickly! See. He's up! There he is. He's back. Yes! You did, I wouldn't have. Boy! Joey. 3-1. Keep going. Play him again. Get me. Left to right. That's it. Yeah, finish. Hey, watch your middle. Yes. There we go, finally, Dev. I am freezing, but it was a really good session. When you get a group like that, when it's like 6v6, 5v5, I just want to do rondos, small-sided, and it was perfect. All the drills, all the passing stuff, all the technical stuff, like I can do that when I'm by myself or with a partner. This, when you have a good group, especially with two goalkeepers like that, I just want to play. So It was really good. My team just lost most of the games and then finally won at the end. I'm definitely out of shape. It's crazy how like 14 days, or I think it's been probably almost 3 weeks now, but it's crazy how in 3 weeks you can just get so out of shape, out of game fitness. I still feel good and I can handle and play and everything, but it's just like the real true in-season game fitness is just different. All right, I'm gonna warm up and then I'm gonna drive home.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Just having lunch right now. It's a white bean chicken chili with corn. There's some like bell peppers or jalapenos in here, pinto beans, and just chicken. So really good. Made by my mom a couple days ago.
Beans.
Yeah, it's pinto beans.
It's not pinto.
What is it? Kidney beans?
It's just white beans.
White
That's why
beans.
it's called white bean chicken chili.
I call it
She
pinto
stole my
bean.
recipe, actually.
But yeah, so it's really good. Gonna have this for lunch. I'll probably get a water as well, and then just chilling for the rest of the afternoon.
All right, it's time for the continuous Q&A, and this question is awesome. And I think a lot of players wonder this. I'm gonna do my best to try to describe this. The question is from Kevin Ramacha. Kevin's, I remember your name. I've seen you ask tons of questions over the years. I really appreciate the support all over the years. It means a lot. But Kevin asks, top Prem ballers like Gordon, Palmer, Bernardo Silva, Saka, and more cite that they don't lift weights or go to the gym because it makes them less skilled. What's your take on it? P.S. Love your off-season series. So I don't think any of these guys think that the gym makes them less skilled. It's not like going and lifting weights and working out is going to reduce your touch on the ball. It's going to reduce what you can do with your feet. It's kind of more of a time thing. It's like where you want to allocate your time and energy. Do you split it 50-50 between the gym and the field? Do you split it 80-20? Do you just skip the gym entirely and focus on field work? And everybody's a little bit different with how they split it up. You know, there's players that really rely on their physicality. There's players that rely way more on their skills, like all these players that he listed. Even look at players like Lamine Yamal. I mean, this guy is absolutely destroying it at the highest level as a teenager, and respectfully, he's built like a twig. But he is able, just because of his skills and his tactical IQ and just the way he plays, it makes up for the fact that he's built like a twig. He's built like a 17-year-old. So you don't need the gym, and I don't think the gym technically makes you less skilled. I think it's more of like the time and focus and where you want to allocate those things. It's the same exact way where it's like you don't need to be 6 feet tall to play in the Prem. You don't need to be 6 feet tall to even be a center back or a goalkeeper. You don't need to be incredibly fast. You can get away with different parts of your game by being way better in other areas. And if you have the technical skill of Lamine Yamal, Bernardo Silva, Saka, all these guys, I would say, yeah, forget the gym. If I could dribble like Phil Foden, I wouldn't really be worried about being 145, 150 pounds. If I had the skill of Lamine Yamal, yeah, I probably wouldn't change my whole game and dive into the gym and try to get really big and strong and change everything, because it's already working. I'm already making millions and millions of euros every single year how I'm at, and it's working for me. But for majority of players, they don't have that technical skill. Not even majority of players, majority of pros don't even have that technical skill to get away with being built like a twig. Because if you're watching this right now, you are probably not the global, tiny elite, the 0.00001% of footballers that can do that you don't have that skill. You won't even be able to develop to that skill level. Most likely, you're gonna be very similar to me. And even for me, I'm very fortunate with my career to even make it to the pro level. That's an elite level in itself. I remember as a kid seeing this video about Chad Ochocinco. I think I was in college or something, maybe I was in high school, seeing a Hard Knocks thing with Chad Ochocinco talking about how he ate McDonald's every single day. He had for breakfast, lunch, and he was all talking about this. And he was able to build this physique because he was like, you can eat whatever you want as long as you work out the way you want. Well, as a kid, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. But I couldn't do that. I did not have the same genetic physique or the muscle building capabilities with the lean body fat that Chad Ochocinco does. I think I have pretty good genetics, but I'm not Chad Ochocinco. I'm not this level. So I wasn't able to do that. I needed to be more clean with my diet. I needed to really focus on my macros. I needed to take it a lot more serious and do a lot more work to achieve not even the same results as him. Or another example is like Karori, saying that he doesn't lift weights, yet he's built like a tank. I could not build that physique with all the help in the world, all the diet, all the nutritionists, probably even with steroids. I don't think I could build that physique. And this guy is like, yeah, I don't even want to lift weights. You know, I'll get too bulky. I just do body weight stuff, band work, and speed and plyometric stuff. That would not work for me. It would not work. You almost can't take some of these guys' advice because it won't apply to you or your situation. And it sounds weird that you don't want to take the advice of some of the best players in the world. A lot of times we don't have the same capabilities. We have a lower ceiling than they do, unfortunately. I mean, I wish I could say that everybody has the same potential, everybody has the same genetic capabilities, everybody can get the same speed if they work hard enough, everybody can develop the same level of talent if they train enough, but it's not true. People have different peaks. There's even levels of your genetics with foot to eye coordination, or how fast you can genetically get. I think you can improve everything, but it's not fair across the board with everybody. And that's unfortunately just how life works. And you as a player need to find where you are kind of almost gifted in what areas, what you can develop faster, what kind of speaks to you better, and you tap into that skill. For me, it's been more of the physical fitness component of the game. I've always been able to outrun and outsprint over and over and over again and just be that workhorse, James Milner type player that just keeps going and going and going, and that's what I've tapped into and that's what I try to tap into. Of course, I try to improve everything else, but that's my kind of special trait that I've found to be better than other people for whatever reason. But even then, it's like I can't just rely on that. Or if I was more skilled, like I can't just rely on that because I'm not the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. I need to be locked in with my fitness. I need to be going to the gym and working on my body and my physique and my muscle mass and my strength. I need to be watching my diet and eating clean and making sure I'm having the right amounts of food. I need to be training my butt off in the off season, doing extra work, doing extra crossing, extra finishing, all this extra stuff just to try to compete for a starting spot in the second division of the US soccer pyramid, which is not a high level in the grand scheme of everything. But I need every single advantage I can get to play at the highest level. If I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna go to the gym, I'll just rely on my skill work, well, I'd be playing Sunday league. And I don't wanna be mean, but 99% of you will probably be in a very similar situation to what I'm in, where you need every single advantage you can get working every single angle in order to even just have a decent professional career. Hopefully you're not, and hopefully you're that 1% that flies up. But most of the time, most players need every single angle and everything to be locked in and maximize everything to even get to the 0.1% to make it as a pro footballer. Because it's tough and it's a grind. If you fall in the category where you can have Big Macs every single day, or you can have 6 Red Bulls and a cigarette before training, or you don't need to go to the gym ever and you can still dice up any single player, or whatever it is, if you fall into that category, by all means, fall into that category and do what works for you and keep on killing and keep on making more money than I'll ever see in my life. Keep doing your thing. But if you're not, go to the gym and work out, work on your strength, work on your speed, make sure your diet and your nutrition's perfect, train all the time in extra areas to develop your skill level, do extra tactical IQ sessions, watch film, create your highlight video, reach out to people. You need to do everything to get your career to the highest level you can. So I hope I didn't burst everybody's bubble there. I hope it makes sense, and I hope I'm coming across as not like this salty, old guy who's telling you you'll never get up there. But I think it's important to realize that as young of an age as possible, that it's such a grind to even get to the pro level that you really need to go attack it at all angles. And if you fly up through the ranks and you decide to stop going to the gym, then stop going to the gym. But fly up the ranks first.
Scarlett, you like the broccolini? Is it good?
Yummy.
Mom, excited to watch some Silo tonight? Mm-hmm. You excited?
Oh,
You excited to go? No, don't go.
I'm excited to take my Mucinex. My antibiotics.
What are you going to do without your nighty night tea?
I don't know. I'm gonna cry. I have my dream tea. That's even better.
Oh.
Yeah, so whiners. This is such a whiner.
I was gonna do both.
It's been the night routine, huh?
Yep.
A little dream tea,
Get me going.
some loose leaf. Just put Scarlett down. She is fast asleep. Lately, we've just been going, Scarlett, do you want to go to bed? Do you want to get in your sleep sack? And she's like, yeah. Then walks over and grabs her teddy bears and her stuffed animals and just walks up the stairs and goes to bed. So it probably won't last long, but it's a cute little phase now. But I have my tea with like a little magnesium in it, a little nighty night dream, good sleep supplement tea. And we're gonna watch Silo, which is this sci-fi series on Apple TV, which we watched the first episode yesterday. And my mom and I are obsessed with it. My dad and Mimi are on the fence, I'd say.
They're not as smart as we are.
Yeah, you have to be locked in to really get it. But yeah, we're gonna watch episode 2 right now, and then probably go to bed 8:39.
It's 4:30 outside. Look how dark it is.
I know.
4:30.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed episode
Just roll with it.
2 of the off-season series, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and again, ask your questions in the comment section to be featured in the next vlog. All right, guys. See you in the next video.